Hello guys, in this video I am going to show you a new tool which you can use to generate doppelganger. Doppelganger is an exact double of a living person. It is a German word that literally translates to double walker or double goer. A doppelganger isn't someone who just resembles you, just looks like you, but it is an exact double right down to the way you walk, act, talk, and dress. Look at look at these images on your screen, which have been generated through this new tool, which is called as EasyPhoto, and this is a smart AI photo generator. So if you look at these images, what is happening here is that on the left hand side, this one is the original photo, and then rest of the photos have been generated by the EasyPhoto AI tool, which primarily has done the double ganger of these photos. It has generated a comic photo, realistic, and then various other variations. And the way it works is quite interesting too. So EasyPhoto is a stable diffusion web UI or ST web UI as we call it. It is a plugin for generating AI portraits by training a digital doppelganger of users with 5 to 20 images. It provides a browser interface based on Gradio library for stable diffusion models. You can also try it out locally if you want, and let me show you the code. So this is the page where you can find the whole code in a notebook format from end to end, but you would need a beefy GPU for this to run, and I'll drop the link of this repo in video's description so that you can play along. If you go to their GitHub repo, they also give a lot of other detail around how to install it in Docker. From Docker, all you need to do is to pull the image, enter the image, and then launch the web UI on this port 7860. So make sure that this port is open in your firewall or wherever you are using it. You can also then install the extension, which is STWebUI Easy Photo, and then you can play around with it. You can also do the local installation on Windows and Linux. For Windows, you would need these prerequisites, and then for Ubuntu Linux or CentOS, you would need this spec, which is still a bit higher, so you would need a beefy system. Also, you would need around 60 gig of storage available on your disks, and this is just to save your weights and data sets. Okay, and then there are some information around training if you want to do the further training. Coming back to these images, let me actually show you their Hugging Face space where you can play around with it. Um, First thing you need to do is to upload your photos. So as I said, you need to upload 5 to 20 photos, and then you need to click on submit training job. It takes around 15 to 20 minutes to train, and then it will generate the resultant photos. Sometimes it breaks, so you might have to try it out multiple times. Let me upload 5 images of my own and then see if it works or not. They're all in JPG format. Now, once you upload it, it will load it here like this, and then come down and click on submit my training job. While it is running, please do not refresh the page and do not close the window, otherwise this will break. So training job has submitted. We can check our training job status here, and then let's wait for it to finish, and then it will produce the result. Let me click here, and it is showing us that it is still working, and it is saying model requesting. So I will let it run for some time. While my Hugging Face space is running with my own data and training is underway, let me show you how it looks like on Alibaba Cloud. So for that, you would need to go to this link, which is primarily an Alibaba Cloud inference, and from there you can read through this whole tutorial step by step. So first, they're telling you what exactly this is about. that how they are doing the face vision with stable diffusion, and then lot of other information. And then this is how you can prepare your environment in Alibaba, and it's a free tier account, so you can play around with it after signing up. It will take around 65 minutes. And then similarly, from here you can just run the notebook. It's the same code which I showed you earlier, so you can play around with it. One problem is that still the screenshots are in Chinese, and the first time you will be loading this page, it will be in Chinese too. So I translated this to in English with Google Translate, but for the screenshots, you would have to hit and try if you don't know the Chinese language. But still, I think it's pretty easy to follow if you are interested in following up this tutorial on Alibaba Cloud. Okay, let's go back to our Hugging Face and check my training job status. It's still in the model requesting state. So I will let it run and wait for it to come back. So as you can see, my training job is successful. The status is success. Now let's go to inference mode. So at the top, just click on inference to switch to the inference mode, and from there we can start generating it as per the template. So first thing you need to do is to select any template, and then from there you can click on start generation. Okay, so it has given me an error. Maybe I'm not sure why. Maybe my image is not good enough and I need to generate it in another size. But let me select maybe any other template to see how it goes. Oops, still an error. I'll just dismiss this message. Okay, it has taken me back to here. Anyway, so you can see that it failed, but you know the process. You can play around and see if it works for you. Maybe the problem is here where I need to upload my images below 1.5 MB. So my images are greater than these, so maybe that is an issue. So or maybe I need to upload more. But anyway, you know the process and you know how it works. Um, as I said, I will drop the link in video's description for this repo so that you can play along. The great thing about is that all the code is here, all the models and everything is here, so that if you want and you have the prerequisites and necessary hardware available, you can play around with it in your own cloud environment or, or on your own server for training and inference. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please share your thoughts in the comments, and if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.